2.
Zunday, Zunday, Zunday. Comics and nonsense every Zunday. Zunday, Zunday, Zunday. Starring Zig again and Skipper Steve. Meet Skipper Steve, I'm the captain of the ship. Well, Zig again is mostly around for antics. Why did they name it Funny Books anyway? Because Anticsny Books is a really, really stupid name. And it's really hard to say. Zunday, Zunday, Gabingy, TGIZ, thank God it's Ziggy. Funny Books Comics on YouTube, not really sponsored by Yoo-Hoo. Don't you dare miss a single episode of Zunday. Don't you miss an episode. Welcome to Zunday, or as I've been calling it, June Zunday.
June's? That's not a combination of words.
It's not. It doesn't really work very well.
Yeah.
But we are on our...
ZUNDAY.
Welcome to June.
Welcome to June.
Zune. Oh, my God. So we're on a first Zunday of the month.
First Zunday of the month,
schedule.
yeah, schedule.
And this is June 1st.
Yep.
Making it the
It
first.
doesn't get more first than this.
It doesn't. This will be the firstest ever Zunday of the month.
We should get shirts that say that. The firstest ever Sunday of the month.
Yeah, and so it's also, and I had a question here, and we talked about it before we started. Is this season 4, episode 1?
I do believe in the last episode we called it the season finale.
We did call it, yes.
Which stands to reason this is the season premiere.
This is the season premiere, season 4 of Zunday, now on a first Zunday of the month schedule, although I am having other thoughts for certain things. For instance, this is our birthday month.
This is.
Our birthday, Funny Books' birthday, our 33rd birthday, is Friday, June 20th.
Yes.
So I'm thinking maybe we will do a Zunday June 22nd, which is a Sunday. If you're going to be around. Are you going to be around? Are you going somewhere?
I'm not going anywhere.
What are you questioning?
I don't know. To abandon the new schedule on the first month of the new schedule?
Well, it's a special occasion, and we might have things to talk about right there, right, for our birthday. Because this is our birthday month, and things will be happening. Unlike the month of May...
And it's 33 years.
It's 33 years.
This was why, if you can see, I have updated my T-shirt.
Yes. And funny thing is, for the Yoo-Hoo Toast today, I almost brought Rolling Rock beers. I didn't know if you'd be into having a beer at 11 a.m.
Roo-hoo.
Because Rolling Rock has the number 33 on it.
Oh, does it?
Yeah, always has, and I always...
So are we going to toast with Heinz on our 56th birthday?
Yes. And we'll be having a toast with Patrick Ewing.
57th?
Number 33, Patrick Ewing on the Knicks. He'll be coming.
Right.
He'll be a guest on Sunday sometime this month. Probably Zoom call.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, 33 is on the Rolling Rock can, so I will be switching from PBR to Rolling Rock for the birthday month.
Well, that can only be an upgrade.
you and your PBR hate. It's terrible. Speaking of May, so May was Free Comic Book Day, and we did a Zunday, the Zunday following Free Comic Book Day. And then we haven't done a Zunday since. Other than that, May was just kind of kicked it to the down low after Free Comic Book Day. I didn't want to do too much because we knew our birthday month is coming, and I like to do a lot during the birthday month. So the only thing I have to report for May is I'm still coaching.
Is the season not over yet?
It's not over yet. Our varsity, the JV season is over, but our varsity boys won their first, they're in the state tournament now. They won their first game the other day. They beat Morristown pretty handily. They played really well. This team's really good. They really had a team effort. And now we will play tomorrow, Monday, down in Westfield. And they're ranked number 1 in our group, which is Group 4.
What are you ranked?
We are the lowest seed that's left. We're 8.
Okay.
We're 8. They're 1. So, this could be the last lacrosse game for a lot of seniors, and very likely my last lacrosse game of the season, possibly forever. You never know. God willing, and also I'm thinking about retiring possibly. From
everything?
Possibly. Well, I've been waiting for the 33rd anniversary to get to the Rolling Rock number. This was the original plan when I opened.
Right.
33 years, have a Rolling Rock and retire.
And then get out of there.
Yes. I should have bought the Rolling Rocks. I really am kind of in the mood. Yeah. It's too late now.
Yeah.
You would have had one?
Why not?
Oh, son of a gun. I might have to run across the street and grab them.
Live on the show?
Live on the show. You could vamp. We have things to talk about. In fact, do we have... okay, so let's see. More ZUNDAY facts. Do you know that the first ZUNDAY of all time...
Go on.
...was June 9th, 2024?
Was it?
I checked this morning. In fact, I watched that.
So this is basically the 1 year
and there's a lot going on today. This is basically the 1 year anniversary episode of ZUNDAY.
This is the 1 year anniversary of ZUNDAY.
It was June 9th, which is, 8 days from now.
Yeah, and we're not going to have a...
Yeah, and I watched that episode this morning, and it was actually not too bad. It was okay. We talked about...
We haven't evolved much.
No, it was kind of similar. We talked about Armageddon. Yeah. We had an echo in the beginning. In the very beginning, I was like, "Hi, welcome to ZUNDAY." We didn't have a theme song,
right?
And I go, "Hi, welcome to ZUNDAY," and all of a sudden you hear, "Hi, welcome to ZUNDAY," and you're like, "Oh my God, what's happening?" And that was the very first airing of ZUNDAY.
Yeah.
And there were some other funny things that went on in that episode. We were wearing our Star Trek shirts.
Right.
And do you know how many episodes of ZUNDAY we have had?
Total. It's hard to tell because we do the seasons.
Right.
I'm gonna say. In the spirit of our birthday, I'm going to say 33.
You're not too far off. If you remember, when we started ZUNDAY, I went to Florida and we skipped that month. And didn't
that's why I didn't pick 52.
And now we've skipped a little bit of time now.
Yeah.
You're very close. This is our 28th episode of ZUNDAY.
28th episode of ZUNDAY.
And check this out. Season 1, which I used to call the pilot season,
right,
was 5 episodes.
Yeah, which episode did we have the conversation where I had to explain to you what the phrase
I think it was season 2, episode 1
meant?
It was season 2, episode 1 because I was calling the season 1 the pilot season. So season 1 had 5 episodes.
Yeah.
And then, oddly, season 2 and season 3 each had 11 episodes. That's our number, I guess. That is our number.
That's the perfect number for a season.
Yes.
Television stations.
I like.
Note that.
I kind of like 8. For
8's not enough.
I just watched Paradise.
Never heard of it.
And it was 8 on Hulu. Oh, it stressed me out completely. It was about the end of the world and these people that the government moves everyone underground and everything. Yeah. And I was so stressed out because it was so dramatic. But anyway, 8 was good. I was glad it was over. Thank God. And 13's too long. Iron Fist, the perfect example of that. 13 of Iron Fist. That should have been 5. Iron Fist.
Well, that's a problem with writing, not with the 13.
Yeah, I guess so.
Lost was 24 episodes.
A season. Yeah, hey, look, it was great. It was great.
Every
season. I talk about Lost almost every day. Yeah, I do. That show.
It's so good.
That show is amazing. This had a Lost...
Right up until the ending.
Listen,
it's perfect to the end.
Yeah, it's perfect until the end of season 5.
It's perfect to the end of the end.
So Paradise had a Lost vibe. There was a plane in it.
Yeah.
What
is that? A plane? What is
gotta
this?
Put
Lost?
Look, if you're trying to do Lost, there's got to be a plane. But I recommend it. It was very good. So anyway, our last birthday.
Yeah.
It is our birthday month, and we do not have anything planned yet. Right?
You're supposed to say that we have big plans that will be happening. And we know what they are, but we're not telling you yet.
No, because I don't blow smoke. If I don't have plans, I don't have plans. I want to be completely honest. And look, there could be a very big plan if something goes down, namely if we do an outlet for our birthday.
Yeah.
Right now, the landlord of that building is away, which works for me because Kevin the Kid is also away. He's in the Netherlands.
which we all know is just code for Amsterdam.
Well, he's going
which
to.
Everybody knows.
He was going to Rotterdam, but that's apparently close to Amsterdam because the Netherlands isn't that big anyway. You know. Yeah.
Those damn Netherlands.
Those, what do they call those
Get
people?
it?
Those damn Netherlands.
Those damn Netherlands.
Damn.
Rotterdam, Amsterdam.
Oh.
They're all damn places.
I barely get it. Hoover Dam. Right?
No, it's in the names.
Hoover Dam.
Yeah, but that's not there.
Amsterdam Hoover Dam.
Yes. Amsterdam's not a dam, though. Well, it's a dam, but it's not a water dam.
No, it's not.
I
always thought Amsterdam was just a big dam like the Hoover Dam, separating like Europe from something else, you know. And Rotterdam was the old dam, but it was rotting, so they made the new dam Amsterdam.
No, it was founded by Dennis Rodman.
Yes, I promise nonsense, and you're getting it.
So
Amsterdam is not a dam.
I was just, normally, as you know, normally you wear your sunglasses.
Yes, I couldn't
You
find
don't
them.
have sunglasses.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You'll have to be more conscious of the fact that you never look at the camera, because now that people can see your eyes,
yes,
they know you're not looking at the camera.
Okay. So I might just ride this out through the season of no sunglasses.
The season. Oh, I like season themes.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Well, we'll see.
I like season themes that don't really mean anything.
Yeah.
Like sunglasses.
Yeah. Well, hopefully I can find them, and then I won't wear them.
Hey, do you want me to get those orange sunglasses from?
Oh, those are good. Yeah, I do like those.
You can wear those.
But mine are prescription, so I'd rather be able to see. Okay, I'll look at that camera. So it's possible we might rent a building across the street and do an outlet, which would be basically kind of around our birthday, the 20th.
Yeah.
If not, maybe we will do another Funny Books Olympics. Do we have a picture of the last Funny Books Olympics?
We do have a picture of the Funny Books Olympics.
This is from our last birthday. This was great, right?
Yeah.
Even with the pouring rain.
We'll move this
which
in.
we'll get to soon.
So we can look at that.
Yeah, this is a great crowd.
Oh, and it rained for the Funny Books Olympics a year ago and hasn't stopped since.
It hasn't stopped, yeah. But don't worry, because when I fix this roof, it'll never rain again, ever.
That'll be the end of all rain.
That's it. Start hoarding water, because I'm about to fix this roof. I have talked to someone about fixing this roof.
Yeah.
We have a weather segment coming, because we have been dealing with some leaks in here, and they've been pretty bad. But they're in a spot where there's nothing except for carpet. But, it's ruined some boxes.
Yeah, a couple of boxes.
No product has been ruined. My life's been ruined a little bit. I had to come over here. I guess we could talk about it. Friday, I should have come over here Friday night at 2 a.m. when I heard it raining.
Yeah.
But, you're in your pajamas or whatever you call flannel pants or whatever, and you're like,
You don't have a onesie?
No, I don't sleep in a onesie.
Steve sleeps in a onesie with the butt flap?
Yeah, with the butt flap. And I was like, I should go over there and set up the tarp in case this rain gets pretty bad. Well, I didn't, and I've learned my lesson before on this, and it's always worth coming over, even if you got to sacrifice. Because at 5:30 in the morning, something blew over in my apartment, and I looked out the window, and there was a hurricane outside. And you could attest to this.
Yeah, I didn't know there was going to be a weather segment. For the first time in the history of ZUNDAY, my refusal to know what's on the show sheet has worked against me.
I don't think it's the first time, but it is working against you.
It's never worked against me.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Because you have a picture of something.
Because I have a picture of the big tree limb that came down and landed feet from my car.
Yeah, I actually thought, this is how I'm going to die. I didn't go out at 2 in the morning when there was no wind. I'm now going to run across the street during a hurricane, and a tree is just going to come and just house me, And everyone's going to be like, why was he out at 5:30 in the morning?
And I can't believe you knew. I went to bed, and it was drizzling.
Yeah.
And then I woke up, and there was a limb on the ground. I was like, what happened last night?
I'm a light sleeper. And plus, it knocked something over my apartment. And water was coming into my apartment because it was just sideways.
Yeah, window open?
Yeah. So water was coming in from the north to the south. And
it'd be weird if you didn't have a window open.
Right, water's still coming in. Well, listen, there's a crack over there in that window. But so I come over here, and yes, the leak was going pretty good.
Yeah.
And I had to get a bucket out and a tarp, and I had to move all these boxes, and we lost some boxes, and I'm just doing the boxes.
Those comic houses are probably saving the day.
Yeah.
Because if any water reaches the boxes,
yeah,
that's
the outside of the box absorbs it.
Yeah.
So we have lost some houses, but what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put them in the garage and bring the houses from the garage in here and replace them that way. Anyway, the weather hasn't been the only obstacle to get to Funny Books because it has been raining a lot.
Nonstop. For a year.
I know.
It's insane.
And comics and water, they just don't go together, Even though during the first...
There's a lot of things that are ruined by rain.
During the first ZUNDAY, we're talking about comics for camp because it's summertime, and we always say, by the way, we might as well mention it. If you have a kid or know a kid going to summer camp, if you're going to the beach, if you're going to summer camp as an adult, I don't know. If you're going on vacation, taking a plane, if you're a counselor, this is summer reading. It's starting right now. This is the time to load up on camp comics, summer reading, set it up so that when you do go to the beach, you have a great book to read. You don't want to be like last minute, like, I wish I had a graphic novel. Yeah. I just read Redcoat, by the way, in its entirety.
Right.
Great. I loved it.
Just Volume 1.
Volume 1. Yeah. It's great.
It's so good.
I highly recommend that one. And of course, there's a whole lot more coming out. But so the weather has been an obstacle to getting here, but there's been other obstacles too. For us, for navigating this comic book store world. First of all, sinkholes, right? Now, they apparently have just fixed these sinkholes.
Speaking of...
obstacles?
The Redcoat.
Yeah.
A couple of weeks ago, the letterer of Redcoat had to navigate sinkholes to come get short boxes here at Funny Books.
Oh, yes. Our friend, Rob.
Yes.
Yeah, our friend Rob Lay. Yeah, the letterer. Well, there's a lot of people that shop at Funny Books that are beyond the sinkhole. Yeah. We call them the Beyonders.
Is that what we call them?
Now we do.
Now we do.
Yeah.
You heard it here first, and so did I.
Yes.
We call them the Beyonders.
Yes, we should work sinkhole into it, but we could call them the Beyonders. Don't start. That's not a good thing to try to come up with right now on the spot.
No, I was going to say they're the Beyonders. They're going to be here for the Funny Books Secret Wars.
Yes, Sinkhole Beyond. Like Batman Beyond. They're the Sinkhole Beyond.
No, like the Beyonder.
Oh, yeah, the Beyonder.
Secret Wars.
Oh, yeah, he was in Secret Wars. I don't know if he's going to be in the movie, though, the new one. You think they'll have the Beyonder?
No, because I think it's going to be based on the John Hickman Secret Wars, not the...
They did not have the Beyonder?
No.
That was just the world ended and Doom put together this thing. And
yeah.
That's weird. I thought the Beyonder was in it. Let me lock this door.
I noticed that. I was going to say, I was letting you finish.
Yeah.
But I was going to say how we were living on the edge.
Yeah, with the door unlocked.
The thing is up. Yeah. The shade is up and the door is unlocked.
Yes.
There's no way we were getting through the show without somebody walking in.
Yeah, someone's going to walk in. So there's the sinkhole, which really, I mean, it does. I had a guy here the other day, and he was like, "Sorry, I haven't been here, but that's sinkhole."
Right.
So it is absolutely affecting us. Then the other thing is, of course, the distributor wars. Mm-hmm. The diamond shipments have been
erratic.
Erratic. I was going to say cattywampus. Yeah. So that's been difficult. Like, things haven't been coming in on time, and we haven't been getting invoices for shipments, and this is how the saucers made stuff. And then, of course, tariffs, which haven't really affected us, but we don't, it's confusing. We don't know how it could affect us.
Right.
We certainly aren't ordering Funko Pops right now because they've all increased in price, and there's no way we're going to be selling Funko Pops for $20 a piece.
Right.
Brand new ones, at least. Supplies, we were lucky that we got a huge supply order in before tariffs because supplies are affected, and
by accident.
We ordered them by accident, but we did make it before the tariffs.
Yeah.
But we have not raised our prices because prices are more now. We're not raising our prices.
No, because we got them at that price.
Yeah. We're not playing that game. And then lastly,
we're playing Monopoly.
We're playing Monopoly Deal.
Monopoly Deal.
Yes. Lastly, the construction, which I do have some. We're going to show some maps on how to avoid. For those of you that don't know, there is construction on North Beverick Road. This is stage 2. Stage 1 was up the road a little further. Our backs are facing north. So it was south of here.
That's right.
And now they're getting to our street. And lately, the road parking has been closed on the road.
Right.
Which is a problem. Because it's not going to be a problem for fans of Funny Books. Anyone watching this, certainly. Weekly comic book shoppers. These people are going to make it here. We have a lot of confidence in that. What we're going to lose is mom driving by with the kid. Let's stop at Funny Books. There's no parking. Let's go home.
Right.
Right? That casual, let's stop. Oh, look, a comic book store. Let's stop. And then, you're going to have some fortitude to get here. But we do have some options. Can we show the parking? Okay, great. We got these, both of them at the same time. The map on your left is a parking map, which shows that the red building is Funny Books, of course. The
real Funny Books is red.
It's red also, yes, and with the yellow too.
Yeah.
I'd say beigeish, tan, whatever that color is, thing is the Lake Hiawatha Library, which is on the back road, and there's a parking lot across the street from the library behind the Bollywood Grill.
Yeah.
I'm still looking over there. I don't know what's over there.
No one can see you.
I know.
Right now.
I know. Oh, no one can see me. Good.
Yeah. You can look wherever you want right now.
Can we just keep it so no one ever sees me?
Steve is staring at the ceiling right now.
And then, so that's a great option. It's a really short walk to Funny Books from that library.
And that is I believe that is a municipal lot.
That's a municipal lot. You can park there.
Yeah.
Whereas the other parking options that I also like, one is by Sal's Haircutting. It's on the corner. It's north of here. And the other one is...
No, we can only unofficially recommend that.
Right, and the one behind the apartments, which is behind Funny Books, that's another great lot. Completely flat. There's never anyone in that lot. And that's not a long walk either.
No, but also an unofficial recommendation.
Yes, because you do need a permit to park there, but honestly, you'd have to be parked there for a couple days.
In 33 years, both of those lots are technically resident permit lots. The ones by Sal and the one back there.
Yeah.
But in 33 years of Funny Books, I've parked there numerous times, and it's never been...
Well, listen, I parked my dad's truck there, and they put a big, giant sticker on the driver's side window, a big orange sticker, that we couldn't even get off. It was it was just so egregious that they would do that. Like don't put a sticker I can't peel off. Like I did.
Wait, hold on. People need to see this.
Don't put a sticker that I can't peel off. It was, and I couldn't see when I drove.
Right. Well,
it was right here.
You couldn't put down the window.
I
didn't think of that.
I might not have been able to put down that window, actually. That window might not have come down. There was problems with that window. Okay, so those are your parking options. The second map shows a way that you can avoid North Beverick Road entirely. If you're coming from Route 46, you get to Lakeshore, which is a major intersection in town here.
There's a light.
There's a gas station, the 7-Eleven's across the street. If you make a right there and then make your first left, you're on...
By the firehouse.
Yeah, by the firehouse. You make a right there, you make your first left, you're on Nokomis. It goes right to the Hiawatha Library parking lot.
Yeah.
And you can avoid North Beverick Road, the construction, because after they've moved on now down the road a bit, but they're coming back because they have to do the sidewalks, which is going to be really problematic. And so far I haven't adjusted any of my orders down because of the construction, but I'm seriously considering it because some days it's like, you're like, oh my God, this is a problem. You know, this is a big problem. Like I said, I have faith in fans of Funny Books. But here's some options. First of all, we ship.
We do.
We ship. I mean, it might take us a couple days to find everything and to package it and to get to the post office. But you can ship. You can shop on Funny Books Comic Cup.
Shop and ship.
We'll ship your comics.
Shop and ship.
Also, construction is generally over by 3:30. Often earlier than that.
Yeah.
And if it rains...
And once the evening hits, parking is back.
Yeah, parking's back.
So if you're coming to get your comics after work...
Yeah, no problem.
You're good to go.
Yeah, at 4 o'clock, you're good. Absolutely at 4 and up, you're good.
Yeah.
But even sometimes 3 and up, you're good. And then on the weekends. This is going to be like... I think this.
That's also if you're playing Candyland, ages 3 and up. You're good.
You're good.
Yeah.
As opposed to like a Candyland and the parking 3 and up. But this is a time. Yours is an age.
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah.
Now. I'm starting to understand.
You need to get with the nonsense.
God, Ziggy. Holy cow. It takes a lot to keep up with your nonsense. Yeah. I'm learning.
My nonsense, you can't just casually listen to. You have to be listening.
You need a PhD in nonsense to understand you.
But it all makes sense.
Yeah.
Once you see what's going on.
And ironically, I have a PhD in nonsense.
You do.
Yes.
Yes.
I went to I have to think of a funny nonsense school. Fartford. I went to Fartford and I got my PhD in nonsense.
Wouldn't Fartmouth be better?
Yes, Fartmouth. I went to Fartmouth. That's up in, it's funny. I just looked at a map of Ivy League colleges. That's the furthest north. It's in Vermont.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Fartmouth?
It's next to Dartmouth.
Yeah.
It's the smell of your campus. Woo. Yeah, so, okay, so also, this should boost our weekend shopping, I would think. People might wait for the weekend when there's no construction.
Right.
Okay. Yeah, so that's about it on the weather. That covers our birthday month of June, the anniversary of ZUNDAY, and let's see what time it is. I don't have my Simpsons
It's 11:31.
Okay, so we're good. We're good for the Yoo-Hoo toast.
Yeah.
All right. I am changing my hat for the Yoo-Hoo toast.
Down there?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Oop.
Yes, I am changing my hat.
I don't have another hat available.
This is going to be a general Father's Day toast, as well as a specific Father's Day toast.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's a bottle season. Now we know. This goes back to your original question.
Yes.
Is this a new season?
Yes.
And we know it is because season 3 was the sippy season.
Yes. Season 1 was bottles. Season 2 was cans.
Yep.
Season 3 was sippies.
Season 4 is whatever happens.
Whatever happens. I like that because the only reason they're bottles is because I have not had time to go get cans.
Yeah.
They have bottles at the deli, Howard's. So I got them.
And I'm going to occasionally sneak in a sippy day.
Oh, no. I hate sippies. So why don't we show the gifts for nerdy dads? Do we have that?
You know we do.
Yeah, okay. So I have to actually find this sign and get it out. But we want to say that...
until you find the sign, do we have the gifts?
We do have the gifts for the nerdy dads, yes.
All right. The gifts aren't sign dependent.
Oh, God. I was trying to work that word out. Sign dependent. I thought that was one word. I was like, what? Sign dependent. Is that a word?
It's 2 words.
I know, and now I figured it out. Yeah. No, we have gifts. In fact, look, we didn't talk about Mother's Day. Mother's Day, it's tough to promote. Not that women don't read comics, girls don't read comics. Father's Day, though. Listen, fathers nowadays are at an age where they were reading comics in the 90s. Mm-hmm. A lot of them. They're into all sorts of pop culture, Star Wars. We have so much stuff to appeal to a modern day father here. Not only pop culture stuff, Marvel and DC stuff they might like, but the Ed Brubaker stuff, the independent stuff. But it really,
and if they came up in the 90s, I mean, Jim Lee, Hattush.
Oh, Hattush.
That's a great
Hattush, yeah.
Great one for...
who was in here? Sal was in here the other day saying he can't stop calling it Hattush.
Yeah, it's Hattush.
Yeah.
You got to call it Hattush.
Yeah. Are we shaking?
Oh, I've been shaking.
Don't open yet.
I've been shaking.
So we have to say we need help here. Like we just said, the construction is hampering things. The sinkhole has hampered things. The weather hasn't been great, but we are persevering. But one way that you can help us, I don't know why I look over there. I'm still looking over there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was it? The bookshelf?
I don't know.
You
Something's catching my, like...
Do you just really love Dogman?
I think my eye is going to a neutral place where I can think without looking at anything. If I look at the camera, I can't think at the same time. So, it's up to you, dads watching this, to say, this is what I want from Funny Books. I want a gift certificate, a Funny Money gift certificate. I want this book, or just send someone here in general. We do have records of your purchases that we can kind of go through, see what you like, and recommend something. There was a kid in here with his dad the other day. The dad was like, he loves Godzilla, and
you were like, boy, did you come in.
Oh, yeah, we have Godzilla's fighting everybody right now. Chicago, L.A., Marvel, Spider-Man, DC, yeah. So the kid was getting like Godzilla versus Spider-Man or whatever, and the dad goes, I like Godzilla too, and I go to the kid, I go, listen, Father's Day, he was a little kid, I go, Father's Day is in 2 weeks, you know, find $30 somewhere. No, just kidding. I didn't say that. I said, get your dad this Godzilla DC, Godzilla Kong Justice League. We got the hardcover. Right? It's perfect. It's the perfect gift for him. And I told the kid, I go, this is the perfect Father's Day gift for him. And I go to the dad, I go, turn around. You know? Because the kid, you know, and the dad turns around and he goes, okay. And I go to the kid, I go, this is what you want to get for Father's Day. And honestly, like, I don't feel bad about it because it's a great gift for him.
It is.
That's
great gift for anybody.
Always been my philosophy here. I don't feel bad about selling you something if I think it's good and that you're going to like it and it's a good match for you. I have no problem selling you $1,000 worth of stuff if it's good, right? I won't sell you anything bad. I've never sold anybody anything bad unless it was at a discount, like at a sale, because I got to get rid of it because it's terrible. You know? But not at full price. So Father's Day is coming, and we would like to request all dads send their minions in for Father's Day gifts. Otherwise, you're going to be stuck with something sucky.
Right.
Like a vacuum.
I could use a vacuum.
See what I did there?
Ah, yes, good nonsense.
Yeah, I stole that from Word Burglar.
Oh.
Yeah, he uses that something suck like a vacuum in one of his raps. Shout out to Word Burglar. He's a dad.
Oh.
Word Burglar's a dad. Happy Father's Day, Word Burglar. This is going to be a toast to all the dads and also to my dad, who I have sad news to report passed away Friday, over a week ago. So it was a week ago Friday, and there's my dad and me as Captain America and my mom, and that looks like it says 25 years.
Celebrating 25 years.
So about 8 years ago. Which my dad died at 91, so he was 83. Look how great he looks.
Well, if you want to see a more recent.
Yes. There's my dad at the Funnyrama 5. It's
5.
alive in 2022.
Yeah.
So this is 3 years ago, approximately. And look at my dad dealing with his son just as Frankenstein. Oh, my gosh. Yes, there they are, my dad and my mom. They're proud of...
Is your dad wearing the same thing?
Nope, different. I think it's a different shirt.
I think it's a different shirt.
Yep.
They're very close.
Yeah, they're very close. So my
close.
dad, he was kind of feeling ill, I guess, and we're not too sure exactly what happened, but he died at home. And we're very grateful for his long life. He lived till 91, and the fact that he died apparently peacefully at home, which is what he would have wanted. I'm wearing this hat because this was my dad's business, K&C Brake Service, in North Bergen, New Jersey, which he, when his dad passed, he was a mechanic at this shop. His dad owned it.
Yeah.
When his dad passed, he took over the shop. And this was his business all during my childhood, K&C Brake Service, North Bergen, New Jersey. And he retired over 10 years ago from it. And I do feel like I am taking after him in his footsteps by owning my own business. Me and my dad were
You can't get brakes here, though.
No brakes and front-end jobs here.
Yeah.
But I do think that we're cut from the kind of the same cloth where, not that everyone's doesn't feel this way, but you know, it would be tough. I can't see my dad working for somebody.
Right.
You know, he's definitely an in charge type of a guy, kind of like me. And I always had problems working for people. I like to do things
mostly due to their angry glance.
And the uncomfortable pants. Yeah, it's really because I always have a better way to do something, and people you work for want you to do it their way.
Yeah,
and it's very hard for me to work under those constraints when I clearly have a better way to do things.
Right.
You know,
when I have a better way than Steve, I just tell him to go away.
Yes, I don't know what kind of boss I am, but hopefully I'm a boss that allows you to do things your way. And, you know, when you're
the type of boss that will yell at you for stealing fizzy lifting drink.
Yes, imaginary stealing of a fizzy lifting drink. So this is to my dad and your dad, Zig, who, how long ago did your dad pass? A couple years now?
22?
22, yeah. So not that long ago. And all the great dads out there. And there's so many of them. Tons of them shop here. So happy Father's Day to all the dads. And my dad.
That's really good.
That's way better than a sippy. Admit it. Admit it. You can get a good gulp of this. That's what you want. You don't want to sip this. You want to gulp it.
No, I want to go like this.
So yeah, so that was something that happened last week, but we do have a good anniversary to celebrate as well.
We do,
because Father's Day for me, who I've never had children as far as I know, I'm pretty sure of it. I'm like 99.9% sure. Maybe 99.9.9. Is that a thing?
No, you can only have one decimal point.
Okay.
You can add more nines.
I'll add more nines.
You can add more nines, but you can't add more decimal points.
Okay. Little math for you there.
Unless this number is coming from the Dewey Decimal System.
Yeah, the Dewey Decimal, which I believe was in Paradise. I think they had the Dewey Decimal System in that show Paradise. I'm not 100% sure.
Did they categorize people?
I don't know.
Via the Dewey Decimal System?
No. I don't want to give anything away. So if you remember, last year on Father's Day Eve, the Saturday of Father's Day weekend, I heard a meowing outside of my apartment, and I went outside and I picked up Dottie. Look at that Dottie.
Look at that little
Look at
fluffball.
her, right? And Dottie premiered on the second episode of ZUNDAY.
Yeah.
So you can go watch A Kitten Dottie on ZUNDAY Season 1, Episode 2. And I will say that I cannot believe... I wanted a cat for a long time. I cannot believe how much Dottie has changed my entire existence. She's my best friend, easily. I spend all my time with her when I'm not working or coaching. I feel terrible leaving her to go do these things. But yeah, I mean, it's just amazing. She's really cool. I was really lucky to find her. And now it's a huge problem because I feel like I can't go on vacation or anything. What am I going to do with Dottie? You know,
Someone's got to come and take care of her.
She's going to miss me.
Yeah.
But I do have, that's Dottie as a kitten. I have a more modern picture of Dottie now. There's Dottie. Look at her grown up now. Look how bigger she is in that building now. Different building. She's not that much bigger.
That's microbooks.
That's microbooks, yeah. But there's Dottie, and we were having a good time this morning playing. I always have to come up with new games with her. And she does move from liking one thing to another thing. She's into sitting in my bathtub and just staring at me while I'm in the kitchen, which is weird. And then there's no water in there.
Right.
And then today I had a super long shoestring, and I was going like under the drape of my bed with it. This is a new thing. She loved it. Oh my God, she was freaking out. She was loving it. So yep. Happy anniversary to Dottie. She's got to be a year now because
she's got to be a year
because she was 4 weeks old on Father's Day, and it's 2 weeks to Father's Day. I think. When is Father's Day? Do you know?
No.
Hey Siri, when is Father's Day? June 15th, so 2 weeks. 2 weeks. And also, Anna just texted me. She's home, which is good because Kevin is in the Netherlands.
Yeah.
He's checking out he's visiting the dam there, the Amsterdam. And we didn't get the lunar shipment yet this week.
Right.
And I'm coaching, well, not coaching. I'm not the varsity coach, but I go to the games. There's an away game in Westfield tomorrow.
Yeah, you mentioned.
So tomorrow I'll have to be in charge of processing all the lunar, all the Penguin Random House, because Kevin's not here, and we didn't get the shipment for you to start it today. So this is gonna be just a crazy, hectic, busy week for me. Maybe I can talk Anna into coming in and doing some of the processing.
That'd be helpful.
You know, yeah, that'll be very helpful to me. All right.
I'm going to tape my folder shut so that she can't put the...
yes.
Yes. Whatever they are.
Anna and I have been taking the resealable peel off of the resealable bags when we bag and board our back issues and collecting them and putting them in to Ziggy's reserve folder. Because
15 more minutes.
Because he does not like those what are they? Static clingy things?
Hold on. I got it.
We're filming a show.
Oh, can I just leave this with you?
Sure.
You can just check it out.
Sure, thank you. Where can we find the answers to life's big questions?
On ZUNDAY.
On ZUNDAY. Mm-hmm.
Wait.
I don't know if they're Jehovah's Witnesses.
JW sounds like Jehovah's Witnesses.
Yeah. Yeah, JW. Yeah, Jehovah's Witnesses. Yeah. Wow, live on ZUNDAY. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Krishna. Is that a thing?
Not for Jehovah's Witnesses.
Oh, I thought it was the same thing. They dress the same, right? I don't know. I don't know things. All right.
Steve's going to get ZUNDAY canceled.
Why? I think we did everything. Good. Yeah, so Jehovah's Witnesses were just the last little tidbit of our ZUNDAY. And so ZUNDAY will return... July 6th. That's July 4th weekend.
Mm-hmm.
So that has to be pending at this point. But probably.
Why is it pending?
Well, July 4th weekend. You never know if what's going to go
July
on.
6th, so July 4th is a Friday.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, so at least I get a 3-day weekend. That's nice.
Yes. Okay. Well.
Because they... So...
Oh, wait. We have one more thing.
We do.
Oh.
A little... we got time. It's only 11:47.
Okay.
Believe it or not. At my other job.
Whoa! Sideways segment. So, keep talking. Your other job.
At my other job, they very annoyingly took away 3 of our holiday days this year. Very upsetting. They always gave us both the Friday and the Monday for Memorial Day and Labor Day, so you got a 4-day weekend.
Yeah.
And they gave us the day after July 4th.
Yeah.
Also. So we would get 2 days for July 4th. And this year they decided only the Mondays, only July 4th.
Can you take things away? I'm paying Kevin too much.
You can take things away.
I thought once you establish things, you can't take them away.
You can take things away. Well,
I think
the amount you pay someone,
that's so sucky,
isn't it?
That's terrible. Now, once you establish that, that's not right to take that away. Yeah, I mean, work sucks enough,
doesn't it?
It does.
Not work at FUNNYBOOKS. That's amazing.
Well, I mean, you're not here 8 hours straight yesterday with no break, and I swear to yesterday, I guess I didn't expect, like, right away. Boom. I walked in, 3 people came in. I didn't even have the money in the drawer yet. And it was steady until about... I did not have any moment without a customer yesterday until about 2 o'clock. 4 hours straight.
It is. I would like to recommend to all you fans of Funny Books out there, whatever time we open at, just pretend it's that 15. If we open at 10, be like, oh, they open at 10:15.
Maybe 10:10. 10 minutes.
You know?
10 minutes.
If we open at noon, which we do on Sundays, noon 15, noon 10. You know?
But this also has to do with the fact that I was by myself.
It's just...
If I had someone helping me...
It's not that we're not here. It just gives you a chance to ease into the day.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I try not to be there when someone opens. No way. Another store?
Right.
No way will I be there when they open their doors. I give them at least 15 minutes to settle in.
Yeah. You know, there's always a couple of things that you want to just like look at, make sure everything's set up okay.
Yeah. Put the bucket under the leak.
Put the bucket on.
Mop. Throw the water out.
Take a moment to just sit down and go.
Yes.
And be like, and just get ready for whatever the worst thing that's going to happen that day.
Like the squirts?
No, that's just a nice bottle of water.
That's a nice bottle of water.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yes.
Whatever the worst thing that's going to happen that day, you want to mentally prepare yourself.
Yeah.
And you don't get a chance to do that if you're unlocking the door and there's somebody already standing there.
Well, I mean, the other thing is I probably should get here 15 minutes early and do that and then open
But even
on time.
still.
True. This is delicious, by the way.
It's so good.
Let's get to next Wednesday. Excuse me. Because there's some great comics coming out this upcoming week. And...
oh, by the way, you lied to me.
I did?
You said there were 8 photos?
Yeah.
There were 9.
There was 9 because I added the Funny Books Olympics at the very end. Because I was like, I want to show
Is that why it was number 00?
Yeah. Exactly. I numbered them all, and then I added the Olympics. I made it 00 because I put them in order. I don't know if we did them in order. Okay, so...
Oh, we did them in order.
Wow, that's great. So this is the upcoming Wednesday. This will be June 4th, the first June New Comic Day.
Mm-hmm.
And as you can see, there's some big-time comics. Now, I haven't even shown Absolute Superman number 8, which comes out, and Absolute Green Lantern number 3, which also comes out this week.
Yeah.
So there's 2 Absolute books, plus from DC, I don't know if it's a sequel, but it's Godzilla Justice League Kong 2, number 1.
Presumably it continues
it's a sequel,
from...
probably,
I mean,
right? So
I'm not 100% sure
Yeah.
either, but I would... It'd be weird if they were like... All of a sudden they were like, hey, what's that giant creature?
Yeah, who is that? Yeah. Well, maybe they'll use the Matthew Broderick Godzilla and they won't recognize it as a Godzilla.
Well, they can't. This is specifically Godzilla versus Kong.
Legendary.
The Legendary, the
Yes.
Monsterverse.
Monsterverse.
They can only use the Monsterverse version of Godzilla.
Okay. And Kong.
And Kong.
Yes.
Yes.
So as opposed to the Marvel versus Godzilla, which is the Toho Godzilla.
Yes. Which is also... IDW is also the Toho Godzilla.
Right.
Technically, they're all Toho. Toho owns everything.
Yeah.
You know?
But Legendary
The Legendary Monsterverse is a specific world of Godzilla and Kong.
Yeah.
And that's the version.
Those
that
movies
DC
are
does.
incredible.
I love them.
They're incredible. I can't wait for another one.
They just need... The next one needs to be Godzilla
Jet Jaguar.
and Jet Jaguar versus Kong and Megalon.
Well, because Megalon was the movie in the original Jet Jaguar movie.
Or
versus
it
Megalon.
should be Kong and... It should be Godzilla and Kong versus Gigan and Jet Jaguar.
Yeah, I don't know. Jet Jaguar, he should be a good guy, obviously.
But as we know from reading comics,
Yeah.
it always has to start with a misunderstanding.
Yes.
Where they fight each other.
Like Action Figure Kingdom, Return of the Queen.
Yeah.
Spoiler warning. So that's Godzilla Kong, Justice League. Then Imperial comes out this week, which is Hickman's Marvel crossover. It's got a lot of cosmic characters. I know the Shi'ar Empire is in it. Nova is in it. And Hickman, everyone knows Hickman. He did the X-Men Krakoa, Powers of X, House of X, Manhattan Projects, East of West, Secret Wars. He's just on another level, and this is going to be a good book. I would imagine that this book's going to be pretty awesome.
And then Ultimate Spider-Man Incursion.
Do you know anything about it?
I know that it stars Ultimate Spider-Man and that there's an incursion.
Yes, I unfortunately I haven't done the newsletter yet for next week, so I haven't looked it up yet. But we're getting a lot of it. It must be something.
I think Miles Morales.
Miles is in it. I don't know if he's been in the current version of the Ultimate Universe.
He has not.
So this is the book that's going to introduce Miles,
Yeah.
and we all know what happened last time.
But is it Miles or is it a new Ultimate Miles? I don't know.
Well, that's what we're going to find out.
That's what we're going to find out. I'm getting it.
Yeah, so
I'm getting it.
You can go to funnyrama.com and click on the blue button that says Customer Portal, and then get to coming soon, or arriving soon, I think, and then you can reserve all these and more.
Yeah.
For this Wednesday, and we'll put aside what cover you reserve and all that good stuff. You probably have it bookmarked or linked even.
If you're using the app, it's called Next Wednesdays.
Okay, so if you're using the app, it's called Next Wednesdays on
the Comic Hub app.
On a desktop, it's called Arriving Soon.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so I wanted to get that in there, and happy birthday, Funny Books. We'll come back with a more. We'll do
33.
33. Yeah. So for the July, if we don't do a Sunday the week of our birthday, we'll do a Yoo-Hoo toast for our birthday in July. How's that sound?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you for turning your Sunday into Zunday.
Kabingy.